folks, welcome to another massive toy haul. Well, maybe not as massive as some of you may think, but it's been a while since I've made a toy haul because I've been accumulating some stuff in the last couple of months, March and April. It ranges from all the lines I collect: Star Wars, Hot Wheels, G.I. Joe, some Transformers and whatnot. Marvel, definitely. So, got a lot to show you guys, so let's get right to it. First up, went to a convention, a small toy convention. Picked up several super treasure hunts. These are old treasure hunts. Even the plastic casing on them is like yellowing. This one is from 2001. This one is from 2000. Super treasure hunts, because they are back in the day, the treasure hunts, only the treasure hunts had the supers. Now they're all secret. These are rubber tires. I don't know if you can see it. Both have rubber tires. The Tail Dragger and the Pontiac Rageous. Pretty cool. Not the best treasure hunts, but I did find some 2014 treasure hunts. Paid a pretty penny for these guys. From the D and the E cases. This one's from the D case, the 1971 Mustang Mach 1. Let me take them out of the clamshell so you guys can see it. Those two are just okay. But these guys are pretty special. I had to pay a lot, like 12 times the regular price. Like a normal Hot Wheels, like 12 times the amount of just a regular Hot Wheels car. So these are really nice. I really like this one. This one's not bad. The regular version of this one just has plastic wheels and a lighter gold metallic finish, and then no tampos on the seating. Same as this one. It's a little bit, just a tad bit lighter on the blue, no stripes, and plastic wheels. But these are definitely treasures, super treasure hunts. And I don't know if there's a TH up. Yep, there is TH right there. For this one, there's a TH right there. So pretty cool. He threw in the clamshell free. Yeah, I would think. Alright. There. Picked up some G.I. Joes. These are doubles, so you're going to see reviews because they are doubles. I already have these. Now is my chance to open up one and show you guys. Ultimate Flint. Definitely one of the better figures. I picked them up on clearance, actually. They were at 50 off. 45 off, so not too bad. Yeah, almost 50 off. And this was pretty hard to come by. I've never seen this one on retail, much less on clearance. Collectors are just snagging this one up, the army builders out there. So I was very, very lucky to find one hanging on the pegs and on clearance. Unbelievable. So it's a double, so I'm going to be doing a review of that. My plans were me building that. Okay, some Star Wars, another double. This one I picked up at a very, very cheap price. Not even 50% the price, like 30% of the original retail price. Hobby Shop was selling it at the toy convention. And it's my, I don't know why I never picked up another one of these. So it's a second copy, and I'm going to be doing a review of that as well. Alright, I picked up several Black Series Stormtrooper figures. These I was very interested in because I wanted to army build them. If you've seen my posts on Instagram or toy hauling with these, you know, I picked up like 5 of these total over a span of like 2 months. It's either you like it or you don't. I mean, personally, I think it's very nice. I already had one picked up, so that's gonna stay mint. And these, maybe 3 or 4, are probably gonna be opened up to do a review. So interesting. Excuse me. You know, I promised myself. The next line is like, I promised myself I was only gonna get the main guy and the villain. He-Man and Skeletor, but the line just sucked me in, and it's so addicting. But I'm still trying to pick the ones I really like. I did see these two. I did see Adora, so I was like, she looks cool. I do have She-Ra already. I have Hordak. I have Skeletor and He-Man. And Adora might be nice, but I'm not gonna get Adora unless I had an Adam. Then I saw this. It was in one hobby shop. The convention exclusive Orko with Prince Adam. So I decided to pick them up. As well as a couple more. This was a little bit pricey than these guys. At least 50% more expensive than these guys. Man-at-Arms. It's not the first issue, it's the second issue. But still, I didn't have a Man-at-Arms. And man, I had to pick it up. Same hobby shop. And they didn't have a Teela, which sucked. I would have bought it right there. But it did have the Temple of Darkness Sorcerer. It's not the original, but I hear it's the same mold. It still has Zor. Let me see that. Wings spring open, comes with magical staff of Zor. Ah, man, it does not have Zor. Just the magical staff of Zor. And she has this. It's the same mold. I was just interested in the mold. Unlike the Battleground Evelyn or the Battleground Teela, since it was the same mold as the original version, I decided to pick it up as well. Got a good price. I was given at least $25 discount for the whole lot, so that wasn't too bad. Because the boxes were busted up and there was a little bit of creasing here and there, so got a good price for that. So that's Masters of the Universe. On to some Transformers. Now I know I told myself, you probably all heard me say that I was never ever going to buy the simplified Beast Hunters Deluxe. I did buy, you know, I definitely did not buy Bumblebee and Smokescreen. No plans of buying that even on clearance. Oops! Excuse me. What the hell? Stand up, man. My tripod's freaking out. Okay. Alright, stand up. The simplified versions of Twin Strike and Windrazor Deluxes. The mold was based off of the Legends figures, and then they just blew it up, much like how a KO would do it. But Hasbro somehow sucked me into buying them. I was really just gunning for this guy, the black Predaking. I've never had I didn't buy the orange Predaking, the orange Voyager class Predaking, but this was a little bit bigger. It was bordering on leader class, so I decided to pick it up, and the colors were just amazing on this one. Simplified, yeah, but I really thought it was something. So there, I picked it up. Okay, that's for Beast Hunters. Some Generations. I did pick up Wave. I don't know what wave this is. 1, 2, 3, Wave 4 or something. Wave 2 for 2014, but I think it's Wave 4 overall. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wave 6 overall for the 2-packs. The Scrapnel and Reflector, Tailgate, and Ground Buster. These are pretty cool. I actually like these guys. They're like mini target. I think they're better executed than the Power Core Combiners back a couple of years ago. So that was pretty good. So put that there. Excuse me. Last on my Transformers haul is because the Generations Deluxes and Voyagers are just taking forever, and I mean, we still don't have the Waspinator wave to this day as I'm filming this. Today is April the 15th, 2014. I mean, no Waspinator wave. I don't think so. Definitely no Starscream or Scoop and whatnot. So went to a hobby shop, picked up the Takara Tomy version of the Generations Armada Starscream. I actually personally thought when I saw pictures of this one, I thought it was much better than the Hasbro version. You know, the Hasbro version is okay, but this one, the colors, really amazing on this one, so I had to pick this one up. It was double almost double the price of the Hasbro version, but you know, still had to pick it up. That's that. On to some Marvel, finally. The last haul is a bunch of Marvel figures. Excuse me. And I'm going to start with some Captain America figures. I did pick up the Wave 2 figures, 3/4 figures. Now, I mean, I was very disappointed with some of the figures in the first wave, but these two look a little bit promising. I'm sure they're going to suck big time, but I had to get a Falcon. And this guy, you know, I wasn't planning on getting him, but when I saw him on the shelves, I was like, man, look at that detail. Detail on this guy is just amazing. You know, but articulation is gonna suck, I know, and his head isn't as goofy looking as the first Avenger. I don't know. I'll see when we do the review. I'm gonna show you guys, but I'm sure this one's gonna. I'm expecting to be disappointed. So this one's interesting. He has his former suit. It's not the one where he fought the helicarriers. He was wearing like a gray shirt and a light fatigues pants, not the black suits. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm very excited to get that Marvel Select version too. It does come out. Finally, Wave 2 of the Infinite Series Marvel Legends Captain America Winter Soldier. I did manage to pick up the last 3 figures. This is Steve Rogers, or Captain America, in his stealth suit. Bucky, the Winter Soldier. Looks interesting. I just wish that they didn't have to paint his eyes. It wasn't that dark in the movie, but anyway, whatever. And finally, absolutely, you bet, the Black Widow. Man, this figure just rocks. I do hope I picked them up at a hobby shop, paid a little bit extra just to get them, but I'm hoping retail finally gets to them. I mean, come on. Alright, the last bunch of figures I'm going to show you is I picked up 3 cases of the Marvel Universe, the last 3 cases, no, not last, waves 23, 24, and 26. I missed out on wave 25 because that thing just sold out like so fast. Like you couldn't. I mean, pre-ordering it was just impossible. That's the wave with Omega Red. I already have an Omega Red figure. I asked the hobby shop to hunt down a wave 25 case, but to no avail. I'm giving up on that. But he did get me waves 23, 24, and 26. So I'm going to show it to you right now. I'm not sure I'm going to show it, but I'm just going to show you the boxes and what's in them. So let's start with wave. Wow, motorcycle's noisy. Let me start with wave 23 or wave 3. It's 23 or 24. It gets confusing. So this case, you probably know it has 2 of each of the new figures for this wave. It has 2 of the Baron Zemos, right there, here. It has 2 of the Rhodey Iron Man figures. There's 2 of them. There's 2 of the Marvel Knights cloak. There's 2 cloak figures right there, and there's 2 Marvel's Abomination. There's 2 of them. And the rest of the miscellaneous figures, you got the old Cap figure, which was from the previous wave. You got a repacked Wolverine with no base. The X-Force Wolverine. I don't know why they chose that. Okay. You got the variant of the Ghost Rider. I mean, some people don't like this. They like the other one better. To me, it's fine. It's not that bad. Now I can open it. I'm probably going to keep this one and open it. And lastly, the Grey Hulk. I've done a review of this one, so I'm probably going to sell this. A lot of these figures I will be selling in June, only here in the Philippines. So if you live in the Philippines, you know what happens in June in Manila. This year it's going to be Friday the 13th of June. 2014. It's the annual Philippine Toy Con. Most of these guys are going to be sold there. So if you're in Manila, you might want to check it out. Be lucky enough to find it. So here's the next wave. This is wave 24. This is the wave that came out just before the Omega Red wave. So it has a bunch of other characters. So already you can see an A-bomb right there. So that's nice. I'm gonna keep this one so I can do a review for you guys. I already have him. It does have a dagger. So interesting. I already have a dagger. I've reviewed her. I would probably sell that as well. So we'll see. Yeah, there's another Rhodey Iron Man that's going to be sold. Hawkeye. Yeah, I've done a review of this one. I think the Dark Hawkeye. So, but I don't have an MOC version of this one, so we'll see. I'll probably sell it, but not at a cheap price, because I like that figure in a way, sort of bullseye. But I like the mold of this figure, but if nobody buys it, I'm gonna keep it. I might sell it. Oh yeah, this one's gonna be sold, definitely. I'm gonna keep one though, so I can review it for you guys. This one is the variant of the Iron Spider-Man. Yep. Probably do a review of that for you guys. Punisher, I'll probably sell this guy. I've already done a review of him. If nobody buys him, I'm going to keep him MOC, because I don't have an MOC version. Another Wolverine. This is the Astonishing Wolverine, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Anyone interested in that? Might sell it. And yet another Iron Man. I'm going to sell these Iron Man cheap, really cheap. And some of the rarer ones, pricier price point. And finally, let me see if I can close these up. Sorry for the lengthy video. This is the last one I'm going to show you guys. Put it up right here. Okay. Alright. This is Wave 26. This is the case that came out after the Omega Red case, and it sucks. Sorry, just frustrated because it has the figures, some of the figures that came in the Omega Red wave, except Omega Red, making that figure ridiculously difficult to find, much like the Archangel. Because the Archangel, a lot of people were still able to find it because of the revision packs, revision cases that Hasbro released. But because Marvel Universe has ended, I don't think we'll ever see that Omega Red again, unless they repack it in the Avengers Infinite series. So we'll see. I hope they repack Omega Red, because I can't open mine because I only have one. If you guys want to review, I want to review for you guys. So let's see. So you got A-Bomb again, pretty awesome. Probably gonna sell that one. You get another dagger. I missed that. I didn't realize I had 2 daggers. So I have 2 cloaks. Oh, there's another cloak here. 3 cloaks. Darn it. Now I'm not going to be able to sell this guy. I'll probably be able to sell the cloaks with the dagger. I'll probably do it as a set, but because it sucks not to have one or the other, right? You gotta have both. You can't just have cloak, or just can't have dagger, right? So this one is going to be, man, this guy's going to be left out. We'll see. Then there's a repackaged Colossus. It's the same one. I don't think they changed anything. Yeah, they didn't even make a variant or anything like that. Lazy Hasbro. I was hoping this was North Star, but as the Big Bad Toy Store images said, but it is still Aurora, which kind of sucks. So, I don't have an Aurora yet. So this is my first copy of her. Interesting. So I don't know if I'm gonna review it. Oh, this is interesting. There is Mysterio repacked, definitely repacked, no base. I'll probably hang on to this so I can review him for you guys. I do have the original release, so second one really is great, so I can do a review. This one, I've done a review of this guy in the old Hammer Files packaging, but he's been repackaged with no base and anything like that. Interesting. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep him or sell him, but we'll see. Ooh, another. Who's this? Abomination. He's not gonna be sold. So is this one. So this guy, the Greyhawk. Greyhawk's not bad. I mean, it is repaint, but you gotta have all three hooks, right? Red, green, and gray. Ooh, Rhino. I'd forgotten I had another one. Definitely, I'm keeping this one. This way, I'm gonna be able to review this guy. So he's been repacked. Definitely gonna be reviewing this guy. So I'm hanging on to this one. And lastly, my first time to get the Black Knight. It sucks because the blade is like a little bit dented, but cool. I'm gonna hang on to this one. I wasn't too interested with this one, but seeing reviews, they look pretty neat. This guy looks so detailed. I've not read up a lot about him. I've heard of him with his magical sword and the black helmet. What is this? Sir Percy? Scandia. Heroically defend the realm of legendary King Arthur. Yeah, I thought it was cheesy, but the figure looks really nice. So I'm probably going to hang on to that and do a review for you guys. I don't know. We'll see. So that's it. That's my toy haul for you guys. I hope you've enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.